Hello and welcome to PRINCE2 Practitioner Projects in Controlled Environments Certification Training from First Career. The PRINCE2 ATO logo and PRINCE2 are registered trademarks of Axelos Limited, used under permission of Axelos Limited. This course is based upon Axelos PRINCE2 materials. The material is used under license from Axelos Limited. PRINCE2 Projects in Controlled Environments is one of the most widely used methods for managing projects in the world. It is a structured project management method based on experience drawn from thousands of projects and from the contributions of countless project sponsors, project managers, project teams, academics, trainers, and consultants. The PRINCE2 practitioner qualification is intended for project managers and aspiring project managers. It is also relevant to other key staff involved in the design, development, and delivery of projects, including project board members, such as senior responsible owners, team managers, such as product delivery managers, project assurance personnel, such as business change analysts, project support, which mean project and program office personnel, and operational line managers or staff. The PRINCE2 practitioner examination is intended to assess whether you can apply and tailor the PRINCE2 project management method as described in the syllabus. The successful practitioner candidate should, with suitable direction, be able to start applying the method to a real project but may not be sufficiently skilled to do this appropriately for all situations. Their individual project management expertise, complexity of the project, and the support provided for the use of PRINCE2 in their work environment will all be factors that impact what the practitioner can really achieve. About First Career. First Career is an international training company having its offices and training locations in the USA, UK, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Germany, Belgium, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and many more countries globally. We provide training in popular certification courses such as ITIL 4, PRINCE2 Projects in Controlled Environments, PRINCE2 Agile, MSP Managing Successful Programs, ISO 27001, the Information Security Management System, ISO 31000, Risk Management, GDPR, and many other trainings for individuals and organizations. First Career delivers its courses via self-paced e-learning, live online, public locations, and corporate on-site globally. We are an authorized training center and endorsed by leading global professional bodies such as PeopleCert UK, Axelos UK, and Professional Evaluation and the Certification Board of Canada, PECB, that is. You can see the logo at the bottom right. We are a PECB authorized silver partner. About the trainer. My name is Muralidhar Gadam, or Murali in short. I'm a certified trainer and course advisor for various courses such as ITIL 4, PMP, PRINCE2, PRINCE2 Agile, MSP, Managing Successful Programs, Exin Verism, Exin ASM, and PeopleCert Scrum Master. I have more than 25 years of IT experience, project and program management experience, and I have worked with global teams in the US, Western Europe, Canada, India, Southeast Asia, and Australia. My real-world experience helps me to deliver trainings. I have supported diverse industries in leading Tier 1 global organizations. By education, I'm a computer engineer. I'm also a certified corporate trainer and coach. I have multi-domain experience as a trainer and subject matter in areas of IT service management, software, project, and program management. Here below, you can see the badges I have obtained through my certifications, which are actively maintained to date. Some of the badges are from Axelos for the Axelos courses, some of them from Exin for the Exin certifications, and there's also from PMI, the PMP badge. The course objectives. Understand detailed aspects and responsibilities of the themes. You might recollect from the foundation course that it is about conceptual understanding and remembering terminology and the best practices of PRINCE2. However, in the practitioner course, it's more about applying those concepts. Therefore, it is important to understand the detailed aspects and responsibilities of every theme. Second, understand activities and responsibilities within the processes. At the foundation level, it is only sufficient to understand the purpose and objective of each process. However, here we will go deeper and understand one or more activities and responsibilities within each process. Tailoring individual themes and processes in various project contexts. While an overview of tailoring is required to be understood for the foundation exam, for the practitioner exam, it is necessary to go deeper into tailoring and understand how tailoring can be done for each and every theme as well as each and every process. Understand the structure of key management products. There are 26 management products in PRINCE2. For example, business case, project initiation document, etc. At the foundation level, you are required to understand the purpose of some of the key products or even all of the management products, which are 26. However, in the practitioner course, you are required to understand the deeper structure of each and every management product. So you would have to know what are the various sections in a business case or in a PID, project initiation document. However, in this course, we will also tell you which are those important management products out of the 26. There may be just 4 or 5 such important ones for you to have extra attention on, though we will cover all the management products. Lastly, prepare you for the PRINCE2 Practitioner exam and give your confidence to attend those exams and succeed in them. In brief, this is about what will be covered in this course. Projects in context, meaning different situations for projects, and the PRINCE2 integrated environment. This will give you a summary of the concepts of PRINCE2, meaning the 7 principles, the 7 themes, the 7 processes, and the concept of tailoring based on the project environment. Then we go deeper into the tailoring aspects, additional guidance, and responsibilities in each of the 7 themes, followed by tailoring, additional guidance, and responsibilities in each of the 7 processes. Therefore, when I say additional guidance, it actually means deeper tailoring aspects. Let's begin with a understanding of the basics of PRINCE2 before we move on to practitioner concepts, and touch a little bit on the application of PRINCE2 in different situations, which will help you for the practitioner course as well. Projects in context and the PRINCE2 integrated environment. Context means situation. A project may be standalone or part of a program. These are known as projects in various contexts. Every project has a customer, which may also be corporate or program management. Therefore, the customer could be internal within the performing organization, or it could be an external customer who will pay the money for the product or the result. And there would be one or more suppliers. Most of the projects, therefore, are customer supplier projects, though there are also several internal projects as well. Even in that case, we may call the internal performing organization as internal supplier. The customer specifies the desired results, issues the project mandate, governs the project, and realizes benefits. Customer may also be the user. They may own the business, and they may also be the user of the product or the service. So that's why they are the ones who specify the desired results, in addition to being the sponsor. They issue the project mandate, meaning the trigger for a PRINCE2 project, which could be an opportunity or a study or a request for proposal, etc., or even a business plan. Governs the project and realizes benefits. It is therefore the customer or the users who realize benefits by using the service or product. Suppliers, on the other hand, provide the resources like people, equipment, etc., and the skills to deliver the results, meaning products and services. Definition of a program. A program is a temporary flexible organization structure created to coordinate, direct, and oversee the implementation of a set of related projects and activities in order to deliver outcomes and benefits related to organization strategic objectives. The key words in this definition is it's a temporary structure. It is also flexible because program path may not be fixed always. And it is about coordination of multiple projects, and they need to be related. And through that relation, the program delivers certain benefits, which may not be possible by each of those individual projects. And by doing this, the program meets organization's strategic objectives. For example, increase in revenue or increase of market share, etc. Definition of a portfolio. The totality of an organization's investment or a segment of it in the changes required to achieve its strategic objectives. Just like a program, portfolio is also focused on strategic objectives. However, the program focuses on specific benefits and ensuring that those benefits occur, whereas the portfolio looks at the overall combination or collection of programs along with their projects and individual projects operations as well. This is the decision-making authority within the organization, also known as portfolio management. Commercial environment, which we started off with in this slide, the customer and supplier environment. Commercial environments, therefore, are mostly customer-supplier. Therefore, each of those parties may have their own business cases. While there will be a single Prince2 business case, the customer will have their own business case, and the suppliers will have their own business cases in order to benefit from the contract with the customer. And they may have different on their own management systems, their own governance mechanisms, their own organization structures, delivery approaches like waterfall agile, and even corporate cultures may be different. Ideally, one would expect that the culture of the customer and supplier would be very similar, which will be conducive for the success of the project. But in reality, this may or may not occur. Let's look at an example of projects in context. An organization who is heavily into digital products and services may have a digital portfolio, which is a collection of products and services in the market for their customers. Therefore, the portfolio would make decisions on which projects and which programs will be initiated. And also, reprioritization of the projects and programs will be done from time to time. For example, a certain project may be stopped and another project may be started. This project, the automation project, might be key for this organization to establish their presence in the market. Therefore, this may not be part of any program. It's a standalone project, part of the portfolio. A real standalone project would be like an experimentative project, not even connected to the portfolio. It may be running in a corner of the organization in a certain department for the departments to resolve their own issues. For example, improving their HR system or maybe a financial system, etc. Transformation program is one of the programs in this organization where, because they have a digital portfolio set of offerings, they would like to transform their existing way of working to more modern way of working using technology. Therefore, they are embarking on several projects and even operations in order to succeed in their transformation program. They have the IT upgrade project, by which they would like to upgrade their existing IT systems by bringing in modern technologies, for example, maybe artificial intelligence, and so on. Similarly, they may be improving their processes, for example, development processes or testing processes, etc. So they have a process re-engineering project. And finally, their ongoing operations, which fetch them revenue, may also be improved by the organization. So would like to enhance their current IT operations by maybe improving the skills of the personnel in IT operations and even improving the configurations and the type of systems in the IT operations. Therefore, the collection of all this leads to the successful of the program, and the collection of the program along with the automation projects leads to the success of the portfolio. Therefore, if a certain project or program is not relating well to the portfolio success, then those projects and programs may be put on hold, improved, or stopped and replaced by other projects and programs. Going back to the foundation of Prince2 itself, Prince2 is made up of the 4 integrated elements. They do not work in isolation, they connect with each other. That's why they are known as integrated elements. The first one is a set of 7 principles. Second, the 7 themes. Third, the 7 processes. And lastly, the project environment or the tailoring of project based on its environment. You might want to reflect on your learnings from the foundation level before we move further. Let us continue. The 7 principles first. The 7 principles are continued business justification, learn from experience, define roles and responsibilities, manage by stages, manage by exception, focus on products, tailor to suit the project. These principles are dealt with in detail in the themes, meaning though the principles are separate, they are very much connected to each and every theme. For example, continued business justification is connected with the business case theme as well as other themes like risk, change, progress, even plans. And let's go and see what the 7 themes are. What is a theme? A theme is an aspect of a project management or an area of project management that must be addressed continually as the project progresses throughout its life cycle. For example, it could be the aspect of the project management team structure, or it could be the aspect of how the project would be monitored and controlled and how progress would be made. All themes must be applied to every project. In fact, the minimum requirements of each theme are mandatory for a project to be a PRINCE2 project. All 7 themes should be tailored to make sure they are being applied appropriately. Tailoring should reduce the burden on the team without losing the theme's value. Tailoring is also mandatory in PRINCE2. Thus, minimum requirements of each theme, tailoring of the project, these are mandatory, as well as satisfying the purpose and objectives of each of the 7 processes is also mandatory, and using the 7 principles is also mandatory. The 7 themes are business case, organization, quality, plans, risk, change, and progress. A quick look at the 7 PRINCE2 processes. The strength of PRINCE2 lies not only in the principles, the themes, but also on the flow of processes, which connect the various activities and give them a proper sequence as desired in a PRINCE2 project. PRINCE2 is a process-based approach for project management. A process is defined as follows in PRINCE2. It is a structured set of activities designed to accomplish a specific objective. It takes one or more defined inputs and turns them into defined outputs. The purposes of all processes must be met. Processes may be tailored in various ways to suit the project. These processes provide all the activities required to direct, manage, and deliver a project successfully. The 7 processes are starting up a project, initiating a project, managing product delivery, directing a project, controlling a stage, managing a stage boundary, and closing a project. This sequence is not the sequence all the time. It depends on how these processes are used in a project. But starting up a project and initiating a project happen early. Directing a project happens throughout the project. Managing product delivery and controlling a stage happen when products are being delivered. Stage boundary occurs at the boundary of each stage. Closing a project occurs only once at the close of a project. Tailoring PRINCE2. It is important to understand how themes and processes may be tailored in PRINCE2. Tailoring of theme will be detailed in the management approaches, meaning quality, risk, change control, and communications management approaches will describe how the tailoring will be done. As well as the tailoring section in the project initiation document will also explain tailoring. Monitoring, control, and reporting under the themes can be adjusted. High risk and high formal projects will require more attention to this, which means every theme can be adjusted on how it can be monitored, controlled, and reported, or how overall the project may be monitored, controlled, and reported. Tailoring may be done not only for themes, processes, but also procedures and languages, meaning the terminology, as well as roles and responsibilities, and management product structures. Though PRINCE2 provides guidance for the themes, the details are generally left to the organization as long as minimum requirements of the themes are followed, because Prince2 is not prescriptive. So tailoring must be done based on the necessities, should not be an overburden or too relaxed. Theme purpose should not be compromised. Caution is necessary when reassigning the directing and managing roles to avoid conflict of interest. So while the tailoring is being done, several precautions must be taken so that roles are not combined where there is a conflict of interest. For example, the executive and project manager roles cannot be combined. On the other hand, the project manager can also become the team manager if he or she possesses the skills and experience of the functional aspects of a technical aspects of a project. So the summary here is that teams have a lot of guidance provided by our Prince2, but based on the nature of the project management team can decide to pick up the relevant guidance for their project. Tailoring the processes. The purpose and objectives of the processes should be satisfied. Processes and their names, activities within the processes, their sequence, roles and responsibilities within the process may be tailored. Tailor up for high-risk projects with more details and discipline, tailor down with informality, which does not mean less rigor. Even if it is informal, there should be some method, a simple method. Process tailoring should be linked to tailoring of products, themes, and terminology, meaning any tailoring in Prince2 should not be done in isolation. When a process is being tailored, for example, the responsibilities within a process, it should be carefully checked whether this has impact to how the themes work in Prince2 and vice versa. Activities within processes may be combined or split. Responsibilities for activities may be reassigned. More activities may be added if need be. So for example, if the starting up a project process has 6 activities, a project may decide to have 7 activities or even 4 activities, or even split the 6 into 10 or combine the 6 into just 4. Management products may be combined, split, or modified. It is possible to combine maybe the project plan along with the description of how the project would be monitored and controlled, rather than keeping them as separate documents. This slide has the starting points for things which are relevant to the practitioner exam. And we are going to learn throughout the course how tailoring would be applied for the various themes and processes, apart from other guidance for the PRINCE2 practitioner exam. In a customer supplier project, the work package control will be tailored as per contract, meaning when the project manager assigns work packages to the team managers or the technical areas, there will be some controlling, and that controlling aspect will be specified in the contract between the requesting and the performing organization, meaning the customer and the supplier. Contractual aspects like obligations, bidding process, post-project maintenance will require tailoring consideration. And that's because the customer and supplier may have their own approaches with respect to contractual aspects. Multi-organization projects. The more the organization is involved in the project, the more the complexity, the more the diverse nature of stakeholders, and more the different types of expectations. Therefore, it may lead to a larger project board, but this will lead to complex tailoring. And because of complex tailoring involving several board members for the project, it may lead to delay in board decisions. And when this happens, the project manager may decide on their own, bypassing the project board, which may lead to other issues in a project. Prince2 recommends in such situations that program management-based governance is used. Because program management caters to handling a diverse set of stakeholders in the most effective manner as compared to project management. Projects within a program. This is usually common that projects are part of a program rather than being standalone, in which case the program may define the tailoring. The program may have its own business case. The program may have its own program plan. And these may have to be relied upon to create the project business case and the project plan. And the program will provide direction to the project in most cases. Clear differentiation should exist between management products of the project and documents of the program. For example, the program plan and the project plan should be clearly differentiated. However, project boards will continue to exist along with program boards, but there may be members who are sitting in the project board as well as the program board. More information about tailoring with some examples. In general, for a PRINCE2 project, if the project is commissioned by a customer from outside the project organization, meaning there is an external customer, then the mandate may require the use of some or all of the customer standards or method. So if the customer is external, they may trigger the project mandate, meaning they may have a problem to be solved by the supplier organization, or there may be an opportunity they might present to the supplier organization, and they may insist that their customer standards and methods be used. For example, use of customers' issue management process and specific reporting requirements. The project manager may need to tailor the project to meet standards and process requirements, but within the guidelines of the organization's method. This will be recorded in the project initiation documentation. While there is tailoring, the tailoring should be within the context of PRINCE2, because PRINCE2 has certain expectations about use of processes, themes, principles, management products, etc. With that, we have come to the end of section 1. Thank you.